Right, so 2 things to tell you in this intro. I know I've covered a lot of the Old Firm recently, and I wouldn't have covered as much of them if it wasn't for the World Cup break. So I know there's obviously thousands, millions of people within Scotland who are so happy that I've covered so much of Celtic and Rangers, although I know there's a lot as well who don't really care about the Old Firm and prefer the lower league stuff. I love doing the lower league videos, of course I do, but like I say, if it wasn't for the World Cup, I wouldn't have had to fill my boots so early on in the season with so much Rangers and Celtic. The fact that there's going to be like a whole month of no top tier football within sort of the UK, I feel like I've had to sort of cover them a little bit more than I ordinarily would. Of course I still would have covered them a lot, but maybe not quite as much as this. Second thing, I'm shooting off to a new country in about 12 hours from now, from me doing this intro. I've not even been to the game yet. It's a different country. We've been there before on the videos. It's not completely new. I just mean it's not the UK. I'm going away for about 2 weeks, which I cannot wait for. So yeah, this will be my last video from Scotland for a little while, and the UK in general. I'm going away and I cannot wait. And for everybody writing in the comments, no, it isn't Qatar. Yeah, for a few different reasons, but I am going somewhere nice. Hopefully the weather's pretty good. I have checked and it does look okay. So please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're new. Because of the timing of this video and when I've got to fly, like first thing the next morning I've got to leave, I don't think I'm going to have this video ready for the morning. It's going to have to sort of be the next afternoon or evening. So I'm going to actually be uploading it from the other country. So I'm even probably going to do the outro to this video in said different country. So stick around to the end to see which country it is. Enough rambling from me. It's Rangers today against Hearts. Rangers 3-0, Kolak first scorer. What do you reckon? Has he chucked his money down the drain, or?
I think he may have it.
He might have done. And so Rangers are obviously 7 points below Celtic right now. If they lose or draw tonight here against Hearts, what will the reaction be like at 90 minutes?
I think Rangers fans will turn and just not come back.
Do you reckon?
The Rangers fans will be shouting and bawling at the end at Giovanni.
What do you think's gone wrong this season? You mentioned Giovanni. Do you think it's the players? Do you think it's the signings?
It's the players and the board, because the board's not giving Giovanni the money to find the players into the club.
Yeah, fair enough. And so, score prediction, you're obviously saying 3-0.
3-0.
Yourself?
I'd say 1-0.
How would you say the feeling is with the fans right now at Ibrox?
Yeah, it's alright, but they're not doing really good with the players and that.
What do you think the issues have been this season? Who would you blame?
I would maybe Giovanni.
Yeah, are you Gio in or Gio out?
Gio out.
Gone.
He wants Giovanni gone?
Yes.
How come?
Totally.
Why?
He hasn't got a clue about tactics or nothing like that. Hasn't got a fit in that way, does he?
Do you think he's been hamstrung by the board a little bit without the signings, or?
A lot of people on the sick list, I think that's the main thing, you know.
A lot of injuries this year, yeah.
A lot of injuries.
And what do you reckon the atmosphere will be like at 90 minutes if you drop points here today?
Oh,
they'll be booing them at the end of the match.
You'll walk one door straight out onto the street, onto a plane up, back
to the Netherlands. Right, mate, enjoy the game, yeah? Big game tonight, isn't it? How important is it? You're 7 points behind Celtic to get something from today.
Have to get a win.
Have to get a win. What do you reckon the score's going to be?
We need to get a draw. I'll be surprised if we even don't get a draw.
You reckon? Yeah, you think Hearts are going to win?
Maybe, probably.
And what, are you Gio in or Gio out?
Out.
You're Gio out, what about you?
Gio out.
Gio out as well. What about you guys?
Am I Gio in or Gio out? I'm on the fence at the moment.
On the fence? Yourself?
I'm on the fence at the moment.
I think so.
He's
Teetering. Yeah.
I think losing tonight possibly, and then Saturday as well. I think it could be before Christmas. It could be. Game
what were
over.
your thoughts on the St John?
We lose any games now.
I think so. I think we've got to win
Right.
every game now before now Christmas.
Yeah. What were your thoughts on the St Johnston game at the weekend?
I just come off night shift and I'd actually just woke up and I seen it was 2-0 and I thought, here we go.
Wish you were back on the night
shift. I seen 2-1. If we played the last 10 minutes like we did, we played the last 70 minutes like we did the last 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We could have got something in the game, but
right.
again, Rangers are leaving it far too late.
Yeah.
I watched the first half in my work because I was at work and listened to the second half on the way back. And I was just, as soon as the goal went in, it was one of those, you knew it was going to happen because we had so much possession and everything else. It was going back to the bad old days when we just had all the possession but we just couldn't buy a goal.
Yeah.
17 crosses in the first half.
Yeah.
We can't even.
Seems like they were out of ideas. Just put it wide, cross it in, but without any.
20
real-
corners.
But to be fair, that's been the tactics here as well. It seems to be swing it wide, cross it in, cross it in, cross
Hope
it
for
in.
the best, yeah.
But I think if we had a 6'3" striker, it would help, but we don't. So play the ball on the deck and Cholak will score. But at the moment, he's not getting the service.
We're inside Ibrox. Look at this. These old famous famous stairs here into the main stand. It's feels like sort of the last day at school before school finishes and then you go on your holiday. That's how I feel. This one, last game, and then off into the sun for a couple of weeks.
The club will fight again to mark the end of the 1 minute silence. We ask all supporters to stand if able to do so to mark the passing of all men and women who have lost their lives defending our country.
That was loud, but I got a bit of a better view of the Tycho. I just went down there because I got my ticket right up here today, so I couldn't really see the actual display and stuff from my seat. So I was down there for that. You'd have seen it. It was an amazing, amazing display. But yeah, really well observed. Minute silence there, and the game is about to begin. At the St Johnstone game at the weekend. What did you think of that, and what are your thoughts going into this one?
Not great. Struggling at the moment.
Hearts were almost in there. With the best chance of the game there so far. It's not been great so far for Rangers, but yeah, still 0-0. You can hear the groans whenever Rangers go forward. They look still in attack and out of ideas. A few boos at half time there, as you can hear. Really boring first half. Don't know how much I'd have shown you. Currently 0-0. Through Andy Halliday's legs, Hearts are this close from being 1-0 up here. So yeah, it's been a frustrating game so far for the Rangers fans, but Tillman's finally put them 1-0 up. But like I say, they still haven't played that well, but 1-0 Tillman with a goal. That was a little attacking phase for Hearts there. Hearts have actually played alright today. Obviously they've been a bit inconsistent this season, but they've done alright today. Chatting during the game.
Yeah.
What have you thought of it?
Very drab, but hopefully we can see it out and get the 3 points.
Yeah, it has been drab. What would you change about the team? Like, there's been so many backwards passes, and it's been 1-0, and you're probably going to see it out unless anything else happens here. But yeah, it's not been a great performance.
We're obviously struggling at the moment, so I think, to be honest, I'll take the 3 points, and we just need to build on a victory, and then we can obviously kick on, aye.
We see after lads, right?
France departure to Paris Charles de Gaulle flight.
Welcome to my humble abode for the next few days. I never thought I was going to do a outro for a Rangers v Hearts video in November in the heat of this little kind of sunroom, swimming pool room in Lisbon. I am in Portugal, back in Portugal, got some really cool videos planned, not just in Lisbon, but in this whole region over the next couple of weeks. So please do subscribe if you aren't already. I've got a video that's very specific to Rangers and Celtic in this region. When I come away, I always like to do like a Rangers or Celtic type video. When I was last in Lisbon, I did the Rangers of Portugal, Belenenses, who had to start from the bottom. I also visited Celtic's Lisbon Lions Stadium, the Estadio Nacional. When we went to Ireland, we visited the home of the Celtic founder, the home village in Sligo of Brother Walfrid, and whilst I'm here I'm going to be doing a Rangers and Celtic specific video to this region. You may be able to guess what it is. It's a little bit further south, but yeah, you'll find out within a few days if you subscribe to the channel and follow me on Instagram and Twitter. On to Rangers v Hearts though. Rangers, although they won, they were really poor last night, and I feel sorry for Hearts because looking back on some of the highlights and some of the clips from the game, they probably should have had a penalty for a handball. VAR is so strange. Some of the stuff it's checking and not checking is really weird. The red card incident that wasn't a red card at the Motherwell Celtic game as well. Just get it in the bin. People make mistakes from VAR, people make mistakes if they're just a referee. It just really makes the mistakes a lot more highlighted in my opinion. But yeah, like I say, feel for Hearts. They did really well yesterday. They actually played really well. Rangers on the other hand, yes, they did win, but it wasn't a fantastic performance. Kent did okay. He was man of the match, but in flashes he showed some good stuff. Tillman scored the goal, of course, but again, it just seems a little bit disjointed at the moment. I still think Celtic will probably run away with the league title, but yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Like I say, I never thought I would start a Rangers v Hearts video and then end it here in Lisbon, but wow, this is just phenomenal. I love it here. What a cool country and what a cool city as well. I'm going to leave it in a few days, like I say, and go south, but look at that. Look at the view I've got for the next couple of days. I love it. Thank you very much for all the support. Please hit that like button. Please do subscribe if you're new. I'll leave some videos on screen. If you could click on one to carry on watching, that'd be amazing. I'm about to get in that pool. Cheers, and I'll see you in the next one.